Okay. So, Minister, I would like to welcome the strides made in relation to apprenticeships and the apprenticeship system. At the start of this year, we saw a record uptake in the number of apprenticeships, and especially among women. Last month, new gender-based funding was introduced for apprenticeships employees, funding which is worth over $2,000 to them. This new apprenticeship scheme opens up further opportunities for women and will hopefully increase the numbers that will take up apprenticeship programmes. The main issues we have at present is the uptake of apprenticeships programmes by all genders, the registration process and the places available at college level for apprentices to continue the stages of their programme. I have been contacted by numerous businesses in Carlow over the past year who have found it very difficult to recruit apprentices, but have also found it difficult to register them as part of the programme. There seems to be issues around the registration process and obtaining registration speedily. Can this be looked at urgently? I have also been contacted by apprentices who have found it difficult to secure places in college, and as part of their programme, which has stalled their progression to the next stages of their apprenticeships. And this has meant that a normal 4-year programme has absolutely resulted in a lot longer, and I've had a few cases in my office with that too. I believe both of these issues are very urgent. We are in a housing crisis and have a construction worker shortage. Addressing these issues will increase the number of apprentices and the number of workers available. And I just, Minister, I just feel that the biggest issue I have when I speak to young men and women that really want an apprentice is like the funding, the pay for it is very bad. And things have, like the cost of living, as we know, and we spoke about, in fuel or petrol or whatever, even just to buy your lunch even, they're not actually even coming out with anything at the end of it. And I think we need to look at this, and we need to look at a funding campaign for this. But I always feel, and as a mother myself of 4 children, and college is not for everyone, in the sense of, like, Carlow now, as we know, in the South East is a technological university, and we're so proud of that. But apprenticeships are valuable, and I think there's not enough communication in schools, not enough maybe information from young age going into schools and telling them about the apprenticeships that we have and the need for them. And we really need apprenticeships now more than ever. And I think we need to have a campaign going into schools, from primary schools up, maybe 5th, 6th class, into secondary, and telling them about the apprenticeships, telling them about the wonderful work that we can do with apprenticeships and about the need for them, because we are crying out for them. And I just always feel is a lack of information. I mean, while we all think college is great and we all welcome college, but not everyone wants to go maybe to university or whatever. So I think it is important that we get the balance there, and I would ask maybe that we would look at a campaign. And I also think, Minister, I think for people, young men and women that want to go into apprenticeships, I think the funding and the payment really, really does need to be addressed. And I think if we could move on that, I think that in itself would really play a big part in it. And just to say, when we're speaking about apprenticeships, I'm always saying, and we're speaking about technological universities, in Carlow, we have a great college there, St. Pat's, and I'm always saying, gosh, wouldn't that be ideal to do a huge apprenticeship college in that for the young people, young men and women, and encourage them into apprenticeships. But again, I would be very fully supportive of the new system and the new scheme that has come. I think we still have to make some changes, but look, at least it's a start, and hopefully we'll get more work done. Thank you.